Hello everyone, Shinjoi here with a new player guide to the world map in Rift. Sometimes the world map can be a little bit confusing. It can be reached from the M key on your keyboard. Now the world map does cover the whole world. Some basics about it: you can zoom in and zoom out. Default keys are the mouse scroll wheel. When you see a zone that is highlighted in red and has a red pulsating beacon around it, just like Stonefield here, that means that there is an invasion underway. If you highlight over that icon, it will tell you the name of the invasion and the objectives. In this case, defend ward stones, close rifts, and defeat the skeletal invasions. Looks like they got a minor invasion going on in Stonefield. Now, if you zoom in closer on your map, you get more detail. You can see any rifts in areas that you have explored. You can see invasions. You can see quest hubs, areas of interest, and tears that will lead to rifts. Now, highlighting over a tear or a rift will denote whether it's a major or a minor, how long it has till collapse, and the general level of mobs that can be found within that tear or rift. Same thing can be seen for the minor invasion forces and the direction that those invasion forces and all invasion forces travel on the map. In this case, this water invasion right here in the Abyssal Firemaster just set up a water foothold. These smaller ones are guardian footholds. The defiant footholds show up as a beige shield with red lettering or a red icon, I believe, on it. You can tell what type of rift or invasion is by the color. Of course, blue for water, red for fire, yellow for earth, black for death. And honestly, I cannot remember what air looks like. I think it's white. Another thing with the map, some good information that you can find, is your quest objectives. Objectives that do not have a specific person or object as part of that objective will show up as a yellow circle highlighted area where the mobs or objects that you need to collect within that area can be found. And if you highlight over it, it tells you exactly what that area is. As you can see, we have overlap for these two quest objectives. One thing though, if you have a lot of quest objectives that overlap extremely closely, it will only show one of them. So you might have to zoom in really far to figure out exactly which one is which. Now these small star type symbols are when you have a specific objective. In this case, I have to use a disguise in that area. Once I use that disguise, it will trigger a secondary objective. These stars can also indicate specific named mobs you have to kill, specific people you have to find. Quite often, the people that you have to find will also show up as a blue or as a white chat bubble with a blue background. Completed quest objectives will appear as a blue circle with a white check mark inside of them. Instances appear as these green markers here. This is an instance for Iron Tomb. Is the ability to right click and set a waypoint. These waypoints I find useful for a number of things. In a group, it allows a group to know, hey, we need to go over there, or I need to go over there. And they will see it as a blue arrow and not a blue arrow, as a beige arrow and a beige X on their minimap, and also on their main world map. Now, once you do put a waypoint, the waypoint will show up as a blue X on your mini-map with a tiny arrow indicating the direction you need to go and the distance to it. This has been my new player primer on the map and Rift and basic functions and information that you can find on that. Thank you for watching. I hope the guide helped you out. Please make sure to visit my channel, rate and comment the video. Good, bad, it's always appreciated.